Video I've done where I've dealt with the short courses and I generalized the entire video on the short courses. But today I want to specifically concentrate on the short courses in the medical field, and I'll be looking at those short courses, and then I'll look at who is the target group, and something small about the course and the duration that it takes, and maybe later I'll look at the facility where you can get these courses. So join me as we traverse through, or as we go through these short courses in the medical field. Some of these courses, they don't require you to have done anything medical. There are some which are at the beginners level, and I'm going to look at each one of them. So I want to start looking into these courses, and I want to start with HIV testing and counseling services, what is abbreviated as HTS. I repeat, HIV training and counseling services. And these courses and this course prepare the participants to provide the comprehensive HIV testing services, or into black HTS, and strengthen linkage to care and treatment and other post-testing services, and the defined target population who may particularly benefit from HIV testing. So, and they must be accredited by NASCOP. And the second course that I'll look at is adherence counseling, and the course equips the participants with knowledge and skills to motivate persons living with HIV/AIDS to maintain their treatment and adhere to guidelines provided. So adherence, the first course I've talked about HIV testing and counseling services. Then, and I've said that those people who participate in the HTS must be accredited by NASCOP, and I've said that the course takes 3 weeks. Then I'm now at adherence counseling, and this course equips the participants with knowledge and skills to motivate persons living with HIV and AIDS to maintain their treatment and adhere to guidelines provided. So we may find some people who test positive, they may require to have somebody to keep on motivating and talking to them about everything about HIV. And the target group normally, it is for those with certificate in HTS, those who have done the previous course that I talked about, HTS, and we target the course target those who have done certificate in HTS, health and social sciences, counseling, community health and development. And those who must do the course must have done VCT counseling, because again you are dealing with counseling. So those who do the adherence counseling must have done the VCT counseling. And I've said it is targeting the HTS, those who have done the CHTS, those who are in health and social sciences, and as well as those who deal with counseling community, that is the counseling department. So this course normally take a span of 1 week full time, and maybe 1 month when you have a part time. So we take normally 1 week full time plus now 1 month practice, or what we call the attachment or in the field. Then the other course that I want to look at is called Echocardiography, and this course normally it enables the participants to perform and interpret echo diagrams and ultrasound imaging of the heart and blood flow, and gain expert understanding of the latest scientific laboratory equipment, including use of clinicals. And the target group is majorly for those who have done radiography, those who are in radiography, those who are in healthcare professionals with strong background on anatomy and the physiology. They can do the course that we are calling it echocardiography. Then the course normally take 3 months, so it's a long course which is done part time. So you can do the echocardiography, and the target group I've talked about those who are in radiography, those who are in healthcare professionals with strong background about anatomy and physiology. So the other course that is again that I'm going to look at is monitoring and evaluation, and the course provide participants with requisite knowledge to design and implement healthcare projects to meet the population health needs and promote evidence-based decision making. And the graduate works with local and international NGOs We also work with public and private sectors projects. Normally, the target group on this one, it is for those who are in project managers, the project officers, project assistants, health information officers, practitioners involved in designing, supervising, and coordinating monitoring intervention. And the minimum requirement is diploma. The course normally take 4 weeks. That is monitoring and evaluation. And I've talked about the target group, those especially those who are in project management, the project officers, the project assistants, health information officers, practitioners involved in designing, supervising, coordinating, or monitoring interventions. And the minimum requirement is a diploma. Have the other course, health system management. Health system management. And health system management prepares the participant to become managers in the healthcare sectors. That is health system management prepare the participants to become managers in the healthcare sector. And normally the target group is the healthcare workers with minimum qualification of diploma. That is into bracket we have the healthcare professionals, healthcare, that is health administrators, human resources officers, procurement officers. And normally it takes 4 weeks, and sometimes it is done online. And therefore, the leadership development program, I've said, is not entirely, and I've said maybe some people may wonder how is this course a medical course. And I've said it is focused in building the leadership capacity of healthcare workers and working in their real work. They are able to deal with their teams, dealing with their government practices. Maybe there are some rules and regulations that need to be followed before maybe doing something. And that's why we get the leadership development program. And the target group is normally the training target teams for healthcare units, maybe those who are in teaching fields, maybe those who are learning through implementing, or maybe they want to implement leadership projects chosen by their health system leaders. Maybe you're given a project to do maybe in a place of work, and normally that course takes a 4 workshop of 3 days each. So normally 4 times 3 becomes 12 days. So that's a week and some few days. The other one is exercise physiology and prescription, or what we call therapeutic. The training provides participants with knowledge on global evidence-based standardized exercise protocols after musculoskeletal injuries. So the target group for this course, it is for those who are in physiotherapy, the physiotherapist. And the minimum requirement is a diploma in physiotherapy. So, and I said there is a video that I did, and I said we currently don't have certificate in physiotherapy. And this is a course that have not been tapped, especially in the market today. And I think those who may wish and those who are doing the physiotherapy can do exercise physiology and prescription into bracket what we call therapeutic. And the training provides the participants with the knowledge and skills for global evidence-based standardized exercise protocols for musculoskeletal injuries. And the target group in this case is physiotherapists, and the course sometimes take a duration of 2 weeks when you are doing it at a full-time on a full-time base. Sometimes I think the issues that we go through, maybe in the places where we reside, maybe in our workplace, sometimes we may need to have the first aid training. And normally this course is for those who are in driving, or the drivers, those who are working hostel, the police officers, those who work in security firms, maybe G4S and other security firms, those who work in county emergencies and disaster teams, the teachers, especially those who are dealing with young children. I think this is a course that we should all do. Also, even in our families, in our homes, there are some things that happen and they need us to be trained, especially in the first aid area. Then normally the course takes a week or so, sometimes 5 days, 2 weeks. It again varies with the institution that you go to, and again the mode of your study. Infection prevention and control. it is a course that, especially those who work in a place where it is so delicate for, and it is the chances of infection is too high. Maybe those who are dealing with those people who have done maybe the phlebotomy or self phlebotomy, those who are in the those who work in the hospitals, maybe those who give the caregivers, maybe to the old people, maybe to the women who have given birth. I think this is a course that we need all also to embrace. Then the course duration normally takes a week and some few days. Then we have the other course is sign language for health workers, sign language for health workers, and I think sign language has become a course that all of us should embrace, and especially those of us who deal with the large number of people. Unless you are dealing with system that you are just there not doing and talking to people, but sign language for health workers, it's a course that prepares participants to communicate in sign language and helping the deaf access healthcare in the line, for example, with universal health coverage. And the last course that I will look at today, it is international English language course, international English language course, and this course is designed, and especially I'm very sure there's a time we have been hearing maybe the nurses who want to go abroad, they do the short course or they do the exams in this, and it's designed to prepare the participant on what we call IELTS, International English Language Testing System, especially those who may choose to go out to do or to practice in other countries. The campus or the medical institution that is offering all these courses at a go as a in one block, you can get all these short courses in our campuses, that is in the KMTC campuses all over. So I would advise that you visit the website of KMTC and have a time with the courses. I advise that for all of us who are doing the medical courses, kindly visit, or if in case you have a question again, you are free to ask, and I will refer you to the relevant people who may help you, because I may not be having all the information at a go. So thank you for being my guest, and I hope that you have subscribed, and if you have not, kindly choose to walk this journey with us. It is because of you that we shall grow and reach as many people as possible. Also, we'll be bringing more people in this page. We'll be talking about so many other issues, and therefore, if you are there and you'd want us to tackle maybe a certain topic, maybe you want us to bring a certain area, kindly feel free to advise and give us your opinion on the same. So thank you for working with us. Thank you for visiting us. Remember to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. See you in the next video.